Jeez.
Everything works.
W.
Oh, big W. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Genshin Impact.
I'm hyped.
Where
I'm
we will be
hyped.
Genshining our impact. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing Lantern Rite and finishing some mini games that I have yet to do. I made a big mistake by already doing half of this though. Half of the event. This one. Yeah. I've already done half. I'm gonna mute on Discord. Well. Hello, fellow citizens. Thank you. I like my avatar too. I made it myself. I do like my avatar. Look.
Oh my god.
Look pretty. Pretty.
That's the freaking short. Oh.
Pretty handsome. Oh yeah, that short is really funny.
And they uploaded.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like the most overused joke about bad dreams is when you're trying to run away, you're just super slow or not even moving.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
No, I'm gonna mute the stream. It's hard to tell if I'm talking of future hyper or past hyper.
You're talking to both.
You pretty much. Okay, do I do even or mini games first? That's the real question. I'm kind of forced into doing mini games. I forgot. I think is it this one? It starts right where the event starts, which is it's right there. And then if I go to the main quest, I have a lot of quests. I know. That one. No, which one is it? I don't even know. There's so much to do in this game. This one. Man. Yeah, it's literally the same exact spot. Should make merch with my logo on it. I should. I don't know if many people would buy it. I have made I've made some merch for myself. I ain't gonna lie. I've made I had a pop socket at one point with my logo on it. So there is official Punkified merch. A single one does exist, but it's not for sale. It's mine, unless I do decide to make some. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll make one. Let me check audio. Make sure it's good. Yeah, I'll be good. Okay. Let's get on with the event. I'm going Lantern Rite. We're gonna say hello to gaming. Because he's a gamer.
Huh? Hi, Connie! Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we?
Yo, gaming's already gaming today. That had to be intentional. I'll buy my whole stock. Even if I make 1 million pop sockets, would you buy it? All 1 million of them? I'll make every single pop socket. If you buy them all. Let's get back to gaming.
Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Put it on autoplay.
Ah, perfect. You're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's
I
this
bet
merchant's
it's
address?
likely.
Well, here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
You must go right away.
All right, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
It's a really cool Oni statue. I was looking at that yesterday. It's a really cool looking statue for Lantern Rite. Oh, and I just get teleported right over. Okay, works for me. I'll have to do the walking.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Oh, hey, a chest.
I'll tell you.
Free loot. Free loot.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
We're here to steal your tea.
Dad?
Oh, it's his dad.
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
Well,
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Gaming does not seem very happy.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Gaming's adorable.
Go!
He is pretty adorable. I do like Gaming.
Silly churl,
He's-
Billy
I like him.
churl,
I'm planning on
silly.
building him soon and upgraded him. Just haven't had the resources. I've been working on it though. I like his dragon. I don't think it's called a dragon. I forget the name of it. Gumming is a lad. Where do I go? Mm.
Huh?
You know what? For immersion, I'm gonna use him. Since he's in this quest, we use him.
Got it. I'll start my warm-up routine.
There we go. Now I gotta put on this. I've never used this quick configuration thing. I'm gonna try it. Oh wait. And none of them are leveled. I'm gonna put on my own. We'll still Hoot House. Yoink. 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 And yoink. And I don't want to put on. Interesting. So works for me. Wait. Level these. So we can do some actual damage. Do tons of damage out of them. I'm completely out of them. In gaming. He do be gaming. I like his outfit. Yeah, he has some drip. I like his hair. Like the red under his hair. I'm gonna steal his haircut. I'm gonna get a gaming hairdo. I'm gonna grow up my hair and get a gaming haircut.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
There's some serious family tension in the air. Right, his voice is deep. I'm glad you played Genshin, by the way. I was a little scared to stream Genshin. I wasn't sure how many people like this game. But I love this game. I have like way too many hours in this game. But I haven't
This
like
place
streamed
looks
it or
nice
put
and
it on
open.
my YouTube channel.
Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Figured I'd start.
What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Oh my god, are they pretending to be treasure
Indeed.
hoarders?
Bring them forth readily and without protest.
What do we do?
Oh, is this so staged?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them.
Beat 'em up,
Traveler,
gaming.
Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
Beat 'em
No,
up.
coming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Beat 'em up.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Oh, hey, there's Cloudy Data in the
Away!
back.
Let us away!
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's
Those
even
evil
seen him
bad
take down
guys
a
are
dozen
not
or so
ready for
treasure hoarders all by
gaming's
himself.
mighty
But
sword.
coming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
I'm surprised Paimon went along with it.
All is going to plan.
She didn't blow their cover.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
I know that.
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Oh.
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh. Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need.
It is getting
Paimon's
interesting.
fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
Sure, Paimon.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
Gaming's got her
Oh?
back.
Well, if that's the case. Such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
Zhongli with the wisdom.
I have heard many of my acquaintances
wise
praise
man,
Gaming for his
yikes.
kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Wait, oh yeah, Uncle Yip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
Ipdak.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
Very, very wise words someday.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
Yes.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Yeah, what a name.
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
We definitely weren't talking about you or anything.
Is everything resolved?
Totally
Well,
not.
you could say that.
What does that
You
mean?
beat him up.
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Did he beat him up?
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
No, he's on to us.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
I mean, we didn't really
Okay,
send
But how
them.
did you know?
At first, their
Say that.
mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
No,
Wow,
you found
you're
out
pretty
every
quick on the uptake.
plan. No.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help
Okay.
resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But
Y'all just
this
need to
conflict
talk it
between
out.
us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show 'em what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
Just talking out, man.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Amon does have a point. You can befriend everybody. You got this, gaming. That one. Yeah.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh,
His dad just
Of
wants
course.
him to be financially well. I understand that.
Zhongli?
But you gotta let him dance.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
He can get the tea business when he's
Oh,
older, man. Just let him
I hope I
dance.
didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
I wanna try dim sum.
We'll
Just
see
let the
you,
boy
Zhongli.
dance. Let the man dance.
You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
hello.
Howdy, Jamie.
So, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time.
Mr. Conqueror of Demons.
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you! I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
Zhongli just sitting
I
by
fear
himself
it's
playing with
almost
the kite so
too
funny to
stable.
me.
It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
There's two bros flying the kites.
I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Who. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Minogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Get friends, yeah. Xiao needs some friends. He just sits at his little hole being edgy all day, man. You need some friends, for real, for real.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Who of our findings.
More friends.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
Oh, family talk. Family talk time.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Oh, it's all part of the
Perfect.
plan.
The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Give them a live
So
demonstration.
I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Wait a minute.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
I don't think you're supposed to do that to your customers.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, best not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot.
Cloudy, did he?
He would never have said these things to me before. But I Thank you, Dad.
Welcome to a great game, Easy. This is Grass Simulator.
It's been
There's
long enough,
grass
don't you
everywhere.
think? Oh,
This
Paimon
is where all
sure
the cool
hopes they've
people
made up
hang
by
out. Get
now.
out of here, man. You won't play
Oh,
Genshin
they're
Impact?
drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Shenyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Yes, yes.
Perfect
play Genshin.
timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep,
Genshin Impact.
let's go. I'll get the bags.
Yeah, this is way better than grass. This is the next best thing since grass, man. Well, thank you for the like. There's grass everywhere in this game, man. You can touch it all you want. Anyway.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Well, I can talk to Shinhwa and Shenyun.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier?
Perhaps.
I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Shinhwa, you're a little special character.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Yes, you did.
Naturally.
Thank
Your
you, Shinhwa.
purity of
Very
spirit
cool.
is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Genshin is the best type of grass. Shenhe eats grass. Or maybe flowers. Oh, almost went there. I can't go there. There's a Mona story quest that'll jump scare me if I go there. Mona's been waiting for me for a while there. Yeet. What's Charlotte? Charlotte?
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
Once the grass is big enough, we can eat it.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
And there he goes.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think?
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Yes, you cannot outfriend the almighty traveler.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Shenyun.
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
I was so excited for Shenyun to come out. I was waiting years for her to come out. I like Clouder too. I was excited when she came out. I pulled her right away. tea is the crack.
I take it that all is going well?
I too am a tea drinker. I like my tea. I like tea and lemonade. Or like flavored tea. I like blueberry tea.
Don't worry, Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
Oh, mint tea sounds amazing. I need to try that. That sounds good.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
Auditator is so considerate. She may not seem
What's
like
wrong,
it, but
Gamin?
she's out
Don't
for
tell me
everybody.
you're the ones footing the bill for all that
She's
tea.
looking out for everybody.
I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay.
I had it all planned out.
Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
No need gaming.
We can talk about such matters at
tons
a
of
later
Mora.
date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment. Are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. Whew. So, it's like this.
Oh, we don't get to hear the idea.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
Yes, if it's for gaming, it's on me. I'll cover the cost. I'll front the bills.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition.
Oh yeah, the
Since
kites.
Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
I'm not gonna buy a kite machine.
Got her!
Isn't that cheating? Like a device that makes you win. That's what I'm calling
Hello again.
it.
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
He's gonna rob some banks to start funding his business.
Thanks to you, my
Anything
daughter
for the
was
dance
able to
man,
build
let
a
him
kite with her
dance.
grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite.
Okay.
We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It's free.
It
It's for
doesn't
free.
feel right for us
For
to
me?
just take it.
Oh, come on. Take it. Take it. Take
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
it. Genshin is good in anime. I can't wait for that to come out.
All right then. Thank you.
It'll be so good. Yeah, I have no idea if it's gonna be the main story. They showed the Traveler siblings together, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's done. Let's get down to business. Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Okay, so let's fly the kite. We're going right into it? Oh, I guess so.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Okay.
Chi-Chi has no idea what's going on.
Come here, allow me.
Very wholesome.
The lantern rite is as festive as ever.
Let's go, Lantern Rite.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Oh. Why was Gaming gonna do a dance? We're gonna let him dance. It's being animated by Ufotable, the people that make Demon Slayer. Dance, boy, dance. Let's go, Gaming. Not only can he game, but he can dance as well. There's current banner, like Xiao and Yaimiko. I already have both of them, so I'm skipping it.
Have I taken that many pictures already?
But I also did
I need to
pull
load
for
more film.
Cloud 18 as well. I can show you my characters and then we'll go to Chris cutscene if you want. Good job, Gaming. You get to see the Paimon Gate.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh!
Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in
This
front?
is such a good
It's so
cutscene. It's like the best one they've done ever.
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
What's my main? I'm a Kokomi main. I like Kokomi. She's the first limited 5-star I got. I've been maining her ever since. I'm a through and through Kokomi man. So good. Was such a good cutscene. I'm gonna cry.
Gaming's that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him! Oh! He's over there! Talking to his dad!
Oh, did they reconcile? I have seen. Oh, yeah, he turned blue one time. His color has changed. I was gonna mention that. Do it. Do the thing. It was really beautiful. That was a good cutscene. Holy crap. It's like the best one I've seen for Lantern Rite. That was really good. Do the thing. That's the wrong item. I think he changes blue at night. I think his colors change at night. And then I think during the day they're red. I think. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, it's red that time. Sometimes it's blue. Maybe it's during the day. Yes, about mains. I'm a Kokomi main. This is the first limited 5-star I pulled. I'm so much of a Kokomi main that I have, you know, like the specialty dishes. I crafted, I've maxed out her specialty dish. Where is it? I have 2,000 of them. And it's such an issue that I can't claim her birthday meal. But I don't have space. I don't have space for the food. I already have 2,000. I can't even claim her birthday meal. This is so funny. It's like such a Kokomi main thing to do, or have. Such a Kokomi problem. Yes, I am a through and through Kokomi main. Even though when I first started playing, I really wanted Hu Tao, and I missed her. I do have 2,000. Took like a year to get them all. I was waiting like... I just started playing shortly after Hu Tao's banner, and then she didn't come back for like 400 days. Well, then I finally got Hu Tao during last Lantern Rite. I pulled her C1, so I'd say second main, I'm a Hu Tao main. I love Hu
The
Tao.
publishing house has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Hu Tao does have a lot of mains. They're polar opposite characters. I got a healer and then Hu Tao who doesn't want to be healed. Whoa. Whoa, Hyper, whoa. Have you ever heard of grass, Hyper?
Toodaloo.
I haven't. I don't know why. I have 2,000 Kokomi specialties, that's why. How do I damage myself? I guess I can use Hu Tao.
Send one, send...
I'll fix my issue. My Kokomi main issue. And I'll eat a single Kokomi dish. Boom. Now I can claim my thing. Yeah.
Silly churl Billy.
Yeah, I'm back at 2,000. Oh. You recently found what artifact sets do, you? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats. And the rats, they make me crazy.
Hold the line!
Get full health, I don't care. I may have artifacts. to gaming.
Got it.
Gamer.
I'll start my warm-up routine.
Yeah, the Leeway Icon quest was a little slow at first. I enjoyed it though, because I like talking to Zongli. Yeah. Yeah, my Kokume was like level 40 or so for like a good while until I got Dinazuma. I think when I first started playing, I was a Sayu main until I couldn't level her because of not having Inazuma unlocked. But I liked rolling around as Sayu. And then now I got a little main characters. I play Genshin a little bit. Just a little bit. I need to work on some leveling on the lower end, but it'll buff. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the internet. I'm gonna finish it today, hopefully. If it doesn't take too long. Since it's already pretty late.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Son.
Oh. Awkward.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
That was breathtaking.
I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is.
Good night, Ninja.
As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son?
Oh.
Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well...
What happens when you can finally talk it out?
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
Say it, I shall make rich someday. Maybe someday.
Alright, that's everything I've got.
I can get...
Did you have something you wanted to say, or...?
I might make rich someday. Oh. Let's go!
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yes. Thank you, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
I like to tease Paimon sometimes, but I don't hate Paimon. Paimon's a good character. I like Paimon. She's just very
That's
teasable.
quite the smile you've got there, Gummy.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Wanna get some dim sum, Gummy?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Complete. Just complete. Oh hey. I did some of my Oh, they did all my days. Let's go. I like Paimon. Who doesn't like Paimon? No, I'm kidding. I know some people don't like Paimon. Yeah, that is very funny when they do that. It's always funny to making fun of Paimon's fun sometimes, but all deep down we all love Paimon. Yeah, sometimes she does ruin the moment. Like Karina's story quest was a little iffy. Not gonna lie. Paimon needed to zip it. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Have I finished the story quests? Well, I've seen some of the Fontaine characters, like other people streaming it, but I'm a chronically lazy Genshin player, so I have a lot of story quests to do. Oh no, I have so many. Hey, I can claim a key. No, I have a lot of story quests to do, even though I have spent too much time on this game, but I have done not a lot. I ain't done Fontaine yet. But hey, maybe that's for a different stream. That's for a different stream. Third act 4, or was that it? Was that the end of Lantern, right? I thought there was 4 parts. Oh. Moon Hunter? Once you figure out how to like build characters nicely, like I watched tons of guides and stuff, the game gets very easy. I can steamroll like anything at this point. Like I didn't even try. But for free to like on there's like a website, I forget what it's called, but where you can compare your character's builds with everybody else's, and I'm in the top 6% for free to play U-lists, which is crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't even try to. I got some good artifacts apparently. Guess I got lucky. But yes, once you learn how to build characters in Genshin, the difficulty isn't too big of an issue. Co-op glitches? Like what kind? Like what kind of co-op glitches? Played co-op a little bit, or quite a bit actually, but I don't know about any co-op glitches. So apparently I have a top 6% for free to play U-lists. I don't know how. I have a very good EULA apparently. Very good artifacts. Very good. I don't know. Once you farm so many artifacts, you just get some good ones. That one's pretty decent. That one's okay. That one's really good. Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, I have seen it. I tried to do it and I couldn't get it to work. Me and my brother tried playing it and I couldn't get it to go. Couldn't get to send me. But I have seen it. I haven't gotten it to work though. There was one glitch I remember where you like disconnected from the internet and it like reconnected and it put you in first person mode. I remember running around in the chasm in first person mode because of it. It was fun. I hope I don't get banned for admitting that. I've done a glitch. Nah, I don't think I'll get banned for it. It was a cool glitch though. That's a pretty bad artifact. Anyway. I think I got patched. There was like some first person thing. In 2.6, I think. It was a while ago. I think they patched it. Am I done? Event posts. Oh. That's short. Okay. Animula Chorangi. I don't know which one that is. I definitely can't do it. Which one is that one? Would it be a leeway character? I think cloud retainers. What is this? No clue. Time to do the final quests. And then I'll do some mini games, and then I gotta. Then I am done with the event. Internet's almost over. There's 2.5 days. Wow. A little bit over 2 days. It's gone. So I'm trying to get it done with. Who should I choose as a free character? I just got gaming. I already got gaming, but I'll take the constellation or I want a C6 Junjin. She gets pretty good after C6. Like, hear me out. I like building the weaker characters because they're fun to play with. Xingqiu, I already got a C6. I already got a C6, so I'm good. Already got him. I already have C6 Xingqiu, Unwing, and I think Beta. So the ones I would want, I don't have him C6'd, her, I C6 Ningguang, and then these I think I don't have C6'd. Now I got a C6 Beta. Crazy enough, I kind of want to get, I really want to get C6 Xinyan, because she seems fun. And Beta is great. Once you get her to... Where is she? I'm lost. Bam. Once you get her to C4, she gets a shield? No. Oh, just C1. Yeah, her shield's great. I like her shield. Then that's good too. I like using Beta. Am I free to play? No. I don't really touch the top up too much. I bought it a few times for like I bought the $1 one. I buy it a couple times to get the outfits, but then I usually just buy Welkin Moons. Yeah, I buy the Welkin Moon, so I'm not free to play. Buy Welcome and Battle Pass for the most part. So here's an outfit that I want. Gun use. Gun use. Okay. Now buy some of the outfits. Not feel okay. Welcome. Even though it definitely does look like I'm a whale though, because I have so many characters, but that's just because I've been playing for like 2.5 years now. Like every single day. Alright. Best. Two whole days. And now we wait. Yeah, Genshin's pretty difficult in the early levels when things start out leveling you. Yeah, the world level increase is crazy. I remember struggling for that. You can lower it. I don't know if you know that, but you can like lower it by 1 if you haven't already lowered it. And then level up your characters and then bring it back up. So you can level them. But at AR28 it shouldn't worry about artifacts too much or nothing. Just worry about leveling up your characters and leveling up your talents. Those things are pretty strong early on.
Couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens,
Enjoy
and a
the
piping hot bowl of
because the game gets very easy.
that's a dope breakfast right there.
Some good artifacts.
The perfect way to start your day.
216. And bam. Wrong time.
Also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Oh, we get to say hello to Hu Tao. Hu Tao. I was obsessed with wanting Hu Tao in the first year of the game I played it. Cause they held off on re-releasing her till later. I was so mad. Hello, gamer. Hello, gamer. We're gaming today with gaming. With Dancy Boy.
Alley-oop!
And Shenmue. I haven't had to do any combat today. Just been vibing. Hello, Hu Tao.
Mountain air is so refreshing.
Where's Hu Tao?
It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit!
Who is that?
Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Good vibes. Someone's over there manifesting the good vibes. Fischl gets... She's kind of okay until you get her C6. When you get her C6, she's really strong. I really want her C6. Even though when I first started playing, I used Fischl a lot. I think it was Shumling, Beidou, Fischl, and Kokomi. That was my team. Until I got more characters. Fischl's okay. You gotta do good reactions. You just gotta mix up all the elements and do lots of damage that way. Good vibes.
So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Who was that? think I should know who that character was. I said good vibes. Go paste that. Was that Hu Tao? I don't think that was Hu Tao. Ah. I didn't think it was
Well, if it
Nadia.
isn't my dear
I think I
partners.
see Fontaine characters here.
I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
I didn't think it was Hu Tao. I was guessing because they said Hu Tao was here, but was it Hu Tao? I don't know. Man, it's Navia. I know who Navia is. I have her. I like Navia. She's a
It's
very
just
fun-
your lucky
Very
day.
fun character to play as.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes,
Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, thanks, you, Mia.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain?
That is a good question.
And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
Yeah, Navia is very fun. Should check her out if you didn't get to play as her. She'll probably be back soon, probably before Nalin. They usually rerun all the characters that came out in the region before the new ones. So
That or your voice
she
is
should
just
be
really
coming back
loud.
soon. Oof, Mama.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
When is Clarion coming out? When
Sure
Clarion
is!
come out?
Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication.
Let
Wait,
me pull.
that wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was
Hi,
something
Raven.
about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
Interesting.
Exactly. You get me, partner.
Yeah, Miko. Hopefully, yeah, Miko. Clarion doesn't come out for a while. For like a banner or two. So it'll be fine. Yeah, Miko's fun. If you don't have C6 Fischl,
I was
Miko's
afraid that it would cause a
good
disturbance, so
replacement.
I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently, most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
Love you, Miko.
So, you see, it's not
She's
just
fine.
me.
Duh.
I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
I can't say that.
Speak for yourself.
Exactly.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Interesting.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
Kinda.
No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Excuse me. Oh.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chaoying Village?
Oh yeah, wasn't Freyna and Hu Tao like
Believe
business
in your
partners
ears.
in this
It is
event?
indeed as you heard.
I haven't seen it yet.
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out.
Oh?
And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
I guess she didn't want no one to get you.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Right.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
Mr. Orchis Mechanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Nervalet was here too?
Why is so many Fontaine people here?
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Dang, not even a full day.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
I think they do know that. I think at the end of the Archon quest they do.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
He just likes the spirit.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes,
Yes,
get half
yes,
off.
that's the one.
Oh no, they fell for it too.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Uh-oh.
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me.
I'd fall for
You
it,
guys
but
said
I'm
you
like-
only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No, I'm done fighting.
That's good.
We got partners
We
after all.
should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
Well. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I want to say Hydro Inazuma Vision just because I'm Kokumi man, but I don't know. Because I think visions are kind of based off personality sometimes. Like a lot of the crowd characters have similar stories of getting their vision and stuff, so I don't know. I think I don't know. No, I did like there's this test where you did a thing to see what vision you got. And I got like I think it was a leeway cryo vision, I think it was. Oh, according to that,
No
I'm
need to
a
stay on our
leeway
account.
cryo
We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around
vision
for a little
kinda guy.
longer.
Gonna yell off the mountain a little bit.
Go and meet
more,
your
I
friend.
guess?
We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Yes.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
What if I get to pick? Oh, lucky. Yeah, I want Hydro. Give me Hydro. I do. I don't know where it's at. It's on my desk somewhere. But I do have like a little replica Kokumi Vision. Oh, Mondstadt.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Man. Well, let's say hello to who?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
We fly. Where are my chests? I know I saw one on the roof earlier. I don't see any. Who knows? I'm sure I'll stumble across them. It's who? And Farina. And Zhongli.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea. But you know what else they have with tea? That's right! Dim sum! Didn't Gummy say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Might be a little late,
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Judging based on the hat.
Wonder what they're talking about.
Oh, you lost the 50-50. I always lose the 50-50 to D-Luke, but I'm guessing Chi-Chi was a Chi-Chi. Always Chi-Chi. Even though I get D-Luked the most, but...
Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village.
Man, I'd rather have a Chi-Chi than a
Oh,
D-Luke
or
at
maybe
this
Hu
point. I
Tao
got him
is
too
trying to rope
much.
Farina into being one of her
I was a
clients.
Chi-Chi. It is always Chi-Chi.
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide.
I still don't have a gene. Can I lose the
But
50-50 to gene?
Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since
Oh,
Zhongli
bargain,
is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
I'm voting for Hu Tao. He looks pretty strong though. Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm just tired of getting him.
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
I've gotten him 5 times. I have too many D-Lukes.
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina!
Interesting.
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Yes, Farina, we know everybody. The Traveler knows all.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
Yes.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
Well, technically I haven't, but yeah, we'll just pretend.
Given
so,
your
like I've done the
proclivity to
icon
spread
quest.
good deeds wherever you go, It's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom.
I like watching Genshin TV videos as well.
I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
That's a good theory, yeah. I guess now that I think about it, yeah. It does check out.
Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
I have to look. Mm-hmm. I've always been curious as to how and why they give out visions. It's always been on my mind. I always wondered how they get them.
You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Yes.
Oh, does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Oh, your color's blown.
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Interesting.
Yup.
Yo, wait, I won the bet. I won the bet. You owe me Paimon. You owe me.
Okay, you win.
Take me out
Guess
to
Paimon will have
now.
to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
We have a hidden stash at the bottom of your shoe? Been stealing my Mora. I know she is. Does Amber get a lot of hate? I think she's like one of the weaker starter characters, but doesn't mean you can't use them. Once you get a high enough level, you can just... Oh, you can just use whatever you want. No character in Genshin is bad. I've seen some crazy Amber mains that do a lot of damage. It's just harder to make it do a lot of damage.
What's this about winning something?
Don't worry about it.
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
Maybe.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
No, you don't have to be embarrassed, man. Pick Amber back up. I was a Sayu main when I first started. When I stopped using her, I just built her like literally a couple of days ago. I've been rolling around as Sayu again. So I say screw the haters. Use Amber. Shoot, I might build Amber now. That's gonna make me build
That
Amber.
I do, my
I'm
friend.
gonna build Amber now.
What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a tie. Now who
Oh,
owes
that's
who?
right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too.
It's a draw,
Since
Paimon.
both of our guesses
Yeah, keep
Hey,
your secret
don't be
stash.
upset, Traveler.
And hiding it
How
from
about
me.
this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
It's just the same as buying.
As for the third bowl...
Oh?
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
What? What kind of deal did
Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question.
What are you doing, Farina? What kind of deal?
Something happened recently, Farina?
Who died?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Whoa.
Really? Oh
Oh no, Nuvalet's dead. He
Paimon
died.
is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Excuse me.
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Who died?
But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Think that's what it is?
Really, Paimon? It's
It might
not like
be.
you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
Do they need a coffin? I bet they need a coffin.
Not too long ago, I read a collection
Yup.
of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now.
Oh, future event is teased.
Anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah, I do know the story. Yeah. When Fontaine came out, I was not finished with Sumeru, and I was so excited for the Fontaine quest that I just watched a stream of it. So I do know the Fontaine quest, and then I just finally caught up with Sumeru, so I do know everything now. Besides story quests, still haven't done most of those.
Now that
I do know all their
Fontaine's biggest
accomplishments.
star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What?
Guess
How did you guess that on your first try?
I'm just that good. Oh?
Very
Did I know
impressive,
that?
my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble.
I see a chest. There's loot up there. I'll get it
He
later.
was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup,
Yes, things
that's
are
exactly what he asked.
Places to be.
This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
You could just swim.
So,
You just swim.
were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hutao?
Just take those little goldfish thingies. That's what I do.
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction.
Guide until the
But-
afterlife.
Speaking of your friend... What about him? He doesn't get out much, does he? Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Okay, see you later. It was fun talking to you. Have fun on your playing Genshin.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
I feel like they'd get along. They get along great together. They're so similar. I feel like they're
Unfortunately, no.
very similar people.
At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that so?
Wait, I just realized. I completely forgot they freaking hate each other. I forgot all about that. They hate each other. The dragons don't like the Archons. I didn't think about that. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Whoa. Well. Oh, you're muted on Discord. Never mind. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Oops.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
Yes.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
Could you imagine having to write out all the paperwork just for
Seems like
you to
this
have to sign
gentleman is
off on
also
it?
in charge of something pretty important.
I didn't have to. I just skip all the paperwork. But no knew like he'd do it anyways. The demon who controls all the paperwork. He's a demon.
Hey, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize.
Yes.
It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You were quite right, Miss Hutao.
What is...
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clarand.
Uh-oh.
Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Yeah, it's about time
Indeed.
to go now. Well,
Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Nah, let's have Mademoiselle Craboletta escort. You get the boys
I don't think that will be necessary.
and girls.
I mean,
Okay, little,
you're not my subordinate
little
anymore.
gamer friends.
You don't need to look after me.
That is true.
I didn't mean it that way.
She's just trying to be
It's
nice.
normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye.
Oh my gosh.
But
Look,
if you
let's
take
scare
a
the crap
closer
out of
look,
it.
there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's always fun when he tells it. You made her cry.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Chaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast.
Chlorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So, all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
She even thought about
Chlorand
CG.
isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
I'm a shopaholic.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Maripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. Right, Zhongli?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Chlorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley.
I guess, I don't know.
So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Maripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
No, it's hello.
That reminds me, a new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed."
Spot on impression.
If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
Is that so?
Yeah. How old can Zhongli be? What is his midlife crisis? That's a good question.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity. I apologize for making you worry.
I see.
Man, what a way with words.
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, Mr. Zhongli.
But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Talk to the girls.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Chlorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying. It's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Chlorand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
And Grant's design is
You take
really
care
good.
now, traveler. Paimon.
Can't wait. Don't you come out soon?
Ah, trying to act cool now, are we? Well,
Come out
I guess
really
it's not an act for you, is it?
Come out. I wanna pull.
You are indeed quite strong.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Okay. Now time to say hello to Duvalet. Monsieur Nuvalet. Can I go say hello to the handsome dapper man? Mr. Ortrice Mechanique Denalise Cardinal. Hello.
Yeah! Scatter!
Can I find any of these to spend? Ooh, I do. Oh. Oh. We get to do some polls. We get to do some polls. We get to do some wishes on stream. I have tons, but I already got these characters. Wait. No, I think I have to. I think I have to claim it. Rewards. I want to do that. Alright. Now we do some polls. Polls. Yeah, let's go. Whoa, it's blue. It's a common weapon. It's a book. The game's telling me to go read. I can't believe this game would tell me to go read. I'm a Genshin player. I don't know how to read. That's a book. I have one stack of wishes. Oh, is this refresh? Whoa. One more week. One more week. I'm not addicted to wishing or pulling. I would never. I'm not addicted, you're addicted. Nouvelet. I gotta talk to Mancia.
Skyward! Scatter!
And that, I believe, should be the end of the quests. The end of the winter night. There he is. It's the boy.
Skyward! Scatter!
Mr. Waterbeam himself.
Look! It's Neuvillette! We lucked out!
Oh, Nouvelet. Ooh, cool camera angle.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Hello. I know who you are.
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
It's literally nighttime.
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
He's a busy man.
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
We know all. I have the all-seeing eye. Can't escape me, Nouvelet.
I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
So formal.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
That's what I'm thinking.
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Quest is almost over. I'll be back there in a minute.
Why? What happened?
I was in a stream after
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Oh no, he fell for it too.
That explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
He does like
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is
What did he give him?
a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Dude just randomly gifted him an ancient relic.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go. We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
It was a joke.
So that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the Fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Of course we need to.
Just
It's
kidding.
for the months.
I don't have anything like a showroom.
We should make a showroom.
But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
Display it.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
Did some water tasting.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion.
He likes his water.
If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere. Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
That has a really cool looking eyes.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once. Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well.
He's a trendsetter.
Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
In
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Ah, is that a spoon? Is that a nouvelette spoon? It's like a ladle? There's a ladle.
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
This is the coolest ladle I've ever
That
seen.
was indeed one of my inspirations.
Oh.
Really? You like it?
Yes.
To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve.
The best ladle.
Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
You don't have to give me such a nice
That is precisely
ladle.
why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
I'll take it though.
You are most welcome.
Put it in my teapot.
Happy Lantern Rite. Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
Yes. I get the ladle. I drink soup.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Thank you, Nouvelette. Very kind of you. Is that it? You know, like, quest completed. You've done it. You've done everything. Congratulations. What is this? Oh, thanks for the cookie. That's for the world quests. Interesting. So I think that's it. The shot completed it. That's it. Oh, hey, I did it. Each completed. That was. God, I love when SGs are in Lantern, but that was good. That was a really cool freaking cutscene. I like that fight scene. That was the best Lantern. That was good. 10 out of 10. Genshin, you outdid it yet again. You outdid yourselves. Yeah. That's about it. I was gonna do some mini games, but it's already getting pretty late. That quest took a lot longer than I thought it would, so I'm going to either stream it some other time or just do it in my off time. I already did the fighting event. I have a couple more mini games, but maybe I'll save it for a stream tomorrow or something. We'll see. What? That's about it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching, Harper, if you're still watching, thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, have a great night. Have a great Chinese New Year, I believe. Have a great Lantern Rite. Goodbye.